This is Trajan, Killing the Noise. This is the first episode of this new series that I'm starting. It would be usually just me or either a guest, and today's one guest, Brandon.
Hey there, guys.
Well, on this podcast or this segment, we're just going to talk about the destruction of where music topics is going of the week, what music to listen to, maybe throw in a playlist, a 5-song playlist at the end of every podcast from each me and my guests, and see what you're going to listen to the week. Talk about any music news or anything that's happening in the week, and it'll be released every Friday. So, starting off this week is going with a heavy hitter, Drake and Pusha T's beef. It's been pretty fucking insane.
Can you explain that to me? I don't get it.
All right, so I guess the beef goes back at least about 6 years when Pusha T dropped Exodus, which was a song that was a supposedly diss to everybody, but it was just Drake felt offense to it. So 3 years ago he dropped Two Birds, One Stone, which was in the heat of the Meek Mill shit and all that. It was kind of after that, or before that a little bit, and he was talking about Kid Cudi and his mental health. Everybody was everyone pushed that one aside because it was kind of shitty. It was he would just put himself in rehab. So it's why you going at Kid Cudi, because he's already hurting enough, So he talked about Pusha T, and Pusha T was oh, that's kind of shitty. But Pusha T never really responded to it until this year when he dropped Infrared on his new album, doing shots at Drake and everything. And Drake was fuck that shit. I'm going to drop Duppy Freestyle and Come For Your Life. And I was damn, he kind of won. But it's nope. No.
He came back.
No. This nigga, Pusha T, fucking drops the story of Adidon, which is supposed to be Drake's new clothing line that's supposed to be releasing with Adidas, has Drake in blackface on the album cover. Then he's killing him, talking about how he has a son, he impregnated a porn star, talking about his dad leaving him at 5, how his mom never gets much love and everything. It's really shitty, and it's man, this shit is fucking amazing. I love this beef. It's going to go down as one of the best rap beefs of all time. If Drake responds and this shit keeps going, I'm okay with it because it's going to help out both of them. It's going to help out his album sales.
That's true, yeah.
It's going to help out Drake's album sales when it comes in June. So it's helping both of them. It's neither of them's going to, their career's going to end. We all know Pusha T has bars, and we all know Drake's a fucking damn rock star at this point.
That's true.
I'm here for the damn smoke. I'm just saying.
He's here for the smoke, guys. I really I like the songs. I like all the songs they've been released. All the diss tracks. I think they're really good.
I don't know. I just think that that Drake is just he might be done.
You think
I'm talking about this beef wise.
Oh, okay. You think he just lost?
It's been almost 4 days. He really needs to fucking down come with something, or it's gonna be too late because we're gonna start doing a burial service for this man on Monday if he doesn't come back with anything, because he's on the time clock. His Pusha T's fucking down disc came out Tuesday. Yeah, it's Saturday, cause it's been a long time.
Can you explain to me how how that works? The whole beef thing works. How soon are you supposed to release?
The first time Drake responded less than 24 hours.
Right.
The same day. Mm-hmm. Everybody was that was pretty fucking fast. And then it took Pusha T 3 days, and everybody was it's a long ass time. It's been 4 days. And Drake's out here paying people hundreds of thousands of dollars just to get some beef with Pusha T, get some news, and it's nah, it's not gonna work. Cause you can't think of nothing. Pusha T always gets all this stuff out. We're gonna say he's not a drug dealer, he's too old. What? What are you gonna say? He doesn't live in a spotlight like Drake does. Drake feeds off his fans. He needs his image. So Pusha T can keep coming for his image too. To the point where people are do I even like Drake anymore? He made it to the point where Drake had to prove that he was black by come out with a damn note saying this blackface thing was in high school. It's not a big deal. It was oh, we didn't think it was you was walking around in blackface. You're black. It made you took an L on that one. It's you had to prove that you was black and say that you did it in high school because of the thing. It's pretty sure we knew that you weren't doing blackface because you're biracial. We didn't think that you were doing this all the time.
Right, obviously.
So, took an L on that one. Now it's what are you gonna do, Drake?
You heard it here first, folks. Drake lost.
Well, until we get some smoke. This shit is unsettling, and we're about to pack this hearse. We're going to play Hold On, We're Coming Home for Drake. And we're going to have this damn funeral for him because he just got fucking bodied. That's what's going to happen.
Jeez.
Oh, yeah. And speaking about Drake dissing Kanye.
Oh, man. Okay.
Kanye just dropped a fucking classic. You heard it here first. A classic. Don't even at me. It's a classic. Just because, like, out of all the heat that Kanye has been getting for the past few months, I'm not backing him up. 100% he was doing some wild shit. Saying some wild allegations. Saying some stupid shit about Trump. To not address Trump on this album was a fucking bold statement that he was like, I'm not about to, like, support him in my music. But outside of music, I'll support him. But he didn't bring that shit in there, and I like that. I like how he talked about his mental health status, of how, like, we didn't know that he thought about killing himself. Like, maybe, like, we probably thought about it, but, like, most people didn't know he was bipolar. Most people didn't know, like, how Kim felt about it. And he had a whole song talking about how she felt about it, but she still didn't leave him. Like,
yeah.
It was
powerful.
Like,
powerful
it's
song.
really good. Like, man, like, it's genius. Like, this album is, like, by far better than Life of Pablo and Jesus.
Yeah, definitely.
And I would even say it's on, like, the same page as, like, 808 Heartbreaks. Like, just the message is better than 808 Heartbreaks, but I don't know. Like, I just think this album was, like, really, really different. Like I just think, like, the production was on his A game, A+ Kanye production. And the features were, like, really good. Who knew Willow Smith was going to be on the album?
Right?
Like,
I mean, that's crazy.
Like, who else? Jeremiah, Ty Dolla $ign. Like, they weren't even, like, overshadowing Kanye. It was felt like it was the perfect melody that, like, balanced the songs. Had Kid Cudi on it. What else? Like, then, like, the raps weren't even bad. Like, everybody was, like, expecting him to do, like, damn poop scoop shit.
Yeah.
Or, like, bullshit. But it was like, nah, it's like, he came with, like, some bars, heavy production, and a message. And he walked out victorious. Like, I don't think it was, like, you can say this, like, a really shitty album. If anything, you can say, like, it's, like, a moderate 7 to 8. But even if that, it's, like, you have to, like, give the production, like, the respect that it deserves. Because this production is crazy. Like, I had chills listening to some of the beats. Like, I'm like, I haven't heard production like this in a while from, like, any producer. Like, not no Metro Boomin, Zaytoven, any newer people. Maybe, like, some Pharrell beats, but it's, like, still, it's, like, Kanye is still, like, one of those artists where, like, you get a beat from him, it's going to be premium.
All right, man. All right.
What did you think about the album?
No, I really liked it. Yeah, like, I think I was expecting a joke album. Like, you know, like, I thought the whole poopity scoop thing, I was expecting him to, like, release, like, a joke, basically, like, an album making fun of, like, all the people who criticized him recently.
I thought it was going to be, like, when he released it, I knew if that song was on there, I wasn't going to listen to the album. Just because I knew that, like, he already said that he only wants to have, like, 10 albums. This is, like, number 9, I think. So it's, like, he really can't, like, waste an album. Like, maybe singles, he can, like, waste them, or, like, features, but, like, Kanye has, like, a pretty decent track record on his albums. Like, say what you want, but it's, like, most of his albums is pretty good. It's, like, Graduation, College Dropout, Late Registration, classics. Dark Twisted Fantasy, I think it's a classic, in my opinion. What else? Watch the Throne with Jay-Z, a classic.
Yeah.
Like, 808 Heartbreaks, changed this whole generation of music, just sonically.
You're right.
Changed it. Like, no one was using autotune. Maybe T-Pain, and, like, people, like, in a joking way, but, like, he used it and used his voice as beats. Changed it. Jesus. I mean, say what you want, but he put other, like, artists on the map using that album. Like, Travis Scott would not be at the point he was if Jesus was never, like, ever born. Because he allowed that Travis Scott to solely almost produce this whole album because Kanye cannot do drums. It's a really good album. What else? Life of Pablo? I think Life of Pablo's alright. Like, I keep listening to it and it gets better and better, but it's like, it's still like an alright album. I give it like a 7. It's like alright. But this album is pretty good. Like, maybe I gotta listen to it a little bit more, but for 7 songs, I don't know what good music is doing, but they're doing something. Is it funny that they left out Big Sean in the seclusion?
It is pretty funny.
They let him just get shitted on all last year with them, like, 2 bad albums. And like all the rest of good music is like, we're gonna drop these classics real quick. Like, it's really shitty. Like how they just did to him like that.
Oh man.
Like Pusha T, Kanye, Kid Cudi and Kanye, Tiana Taylor. Tiana Taylor's album, Kanye said after he produced her album, he was like, I'm gonna make my own album because like he said like everybody's album was good and he just felt like he needed to drop an album. Like he said like Tiana Taylor's album was like, gonna be like really good. I'm like kind of hyped for it because like I really like Tiana Taylor like as an actress because she's bad and that's my wife, and also because I think like she does like pretty different stuff. Like she did different, like she was really different on with Dark Twisted Fantasy, like with that intro.
Okay, yeah.
That was like okay, and then like her acting is all right, but like I don't know, I just like Tiana Taylor as like an artist. I feel like she can be like a force to be reckoned with just because like I see her as like a female version of like Chris Brown. Like not the drama wise, but like the dance wise, like she's really good at dancing. That's like her thing now. Because Fade put her in the door for that. So now if she drops an album that's like a really good album, I'm just saying we might get like her like actually be like a force to be reckoned with. Like she can actually sing and everything. But yeah. I don't know. Brandon just showed me something on his phone, and I don't know what that means.
I'm just asking, is Kanye West an icon?
We already know he is.
Okay, but like, why is he?
Because everyone in the icon means that everybody in the world knows you by just your face.
Okay, so give me some.
Beyonce is an icon. Michael Jackson is an icon. Prince is an icon. Like these are icons. Like Tupac is an icon.
What are some?
Biggie's probably an icon.
Right, but what are some examples of Kanye as an icon? Like, what has he done that makes him an icon? Okay, what?
Music.
What about fashion? What about what?
His fashion is like an icon. Like people like stand in line for Yeezus, and Yeezus is like $3,000. Like he has a whole collection line, and he like brings out the new season like it's a whole fucking concert with his albums. Like he's an icon. Like,
but he hasn't acted or anything.
Huh?
He hasn't really acted.
He has like some acting stuff, like some like movies and like certain like his Runaway short film that he did for Dark Twisted Fantasy. He acted in it completely.
But was it good?
Yes.
His acting was good?
Yes. That shit is amazing. Like that like makes the album like one of my favorite Kanye West albums of all time. Just because like it's like a sound project. But yeah, he's an icon. What do you think an icon is? Like who you count as an icon? Like when you count the Beatles as icons?
For sure.
When you count like Rolling Stones probably icons?
Yeah. I guess. I
don't know anybody on Rolling Stones.
Queen and then I think
Freddie Mercury's probably an icon. You probably can see his picture and be like, that's probably Freddie Mercury. Like it's stuff like that. Like Kanye, like even if you're like not even into his music, you probably know about Yeezus like shoes. Or if you're not into the shoes, you probably know about the fashion. If you don't know about that, you at least know about like this Donald Trump stuff. If you don't know about that stuff, then you probably know about like just other stuff, like his production. Like he's like so well known in most like every field of like media or like drama or anything like where like you have to know him. Like
he's on what do you call it?
He's on everything.
That show, the Kardashian show. What's it called?
Keeping with the Kardashians?
Yes.
No, he's not.
He's been on it before.
No, he's been on like one.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But like,
was he like? I think it was like his wedding. That was like it. Doesn't count.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to help you.
He forces her not to like let the recording be in their house because he doesn't want to be on it.
Oh, that makes sense.
Fuck no. Like everybody's saying like it makes sense, but everybody says the Kardashians like the American version of the royal family that has like no royalty.
Yeah.
I don't get that.
It's because everybody cares about what they do, even though it doesn't actually matter.
But why though?
Because you tell me honestly. Cause
fuck them. They're not even that good or like matter to me at all.
All right.
Speaking about not mattering at all, Van from Brockhampton was kicked out. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Because he beats women and
maybe he assaults them sexually.
Like,
not sure.
I heard he abuses women. Like he's beat up his girlfriend, or whatever. Like anybody he used to hang out with and like shit like that, and, like rape and stuff.
I also have heard these things.
He does look pretty aggressive. I'm not gonna lie to you. I actually like he was like rapping wise. He was kind of my favorite person in the group, kind of. Just gonna get like a weird like take on like music and like kind of like sounded better. Than
he was unique. He definitely.
So there's gonna be like a big gap. Unless they like, you think they're gonna fill it with like another member? Or they gonna like bring somebody else up, like one of those white guys or anything, like to like replace them like bar wise? Because like I don't know what they're gonna do. Like they have to like either like add somebody or like
they might just go without.
Cause they said they have to scrap the whole album. They had a whole album about to come out like this summer, and they got to scrap the whole shit. And they ended their whole tour, their whole like world tour they was doing.
What do you think of the response? Do you think it's the right response?
I think it's good though. Like I like how like they don't like even if it was like the head guy, what's his name?
Oh, Kevin Abstract.
If it was him, I feel like they would kick him out too. And I'd be like, I like how like I never seen groups like Ace Rocky did the same thing with Daryl. Remember they used to like do shit. I forgot his name.
Doesn't really matter, does it?
Yeah, like yeah, there was like a video of him like raping like a girl. Like it wasn't rape. Christ. It was like she was like like half naked. It was like on Twitter like last year, and she was like half naked, and he was just like dragging her like to a bathroom and like like maybe he was raping her. So it was like that was a thing. So they kicked him out ASAP.
That's good. Like
none of them knew about it. They just like they just saw the video on Twitter and was like, oh yeah, you're cut from this group. I think they beat the fuck out of him too. But I think it's a good thing like if you like really care about your platform and your music that you like are okay with like scrapping somebody from a group. But it's like I think it's kind of hard to be friends with somebody for like X amount of years and like find out about that and you just have to like cut them out your life. I feel like that's kind of hard. Like I don't know, like it's like me and you doing podcasting for like 4 more years and I find out that like you've been like raping women and that shit's like on like CNN. It's like this just in blah 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 has been accused of and you can come to me and be like this, but I didn't do any of this. Like what is going on? And I'll be like, hey, you gotta stop this podcast. I
mean, you probably should, frankly.
Like, I'm just saying, like,
I mean,
I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know. Like, I think it's a good thing. Like, what do you do? Like, ignore it and let him be in the group and like continue. Like, just let y'all stop. Like,
yeah, definitely not.
Like,
yeah,
continue a world tour that no one's gonna show up to because he's in the group.
You have to cut him. You have to cut him. Yeah.
Unless no one really gives a fuck. Like, I think people will care. Like. Cause I feel like, but like that goes to the whole thing where it's like, well, he does this, but does it make the music bad? Like, it's like the same thing with R. Kelly,
right? But who's getting the money? I think what matters is the money. Yeah,
I guess so. I mean, I don't know. Like, I think it's a good thing they kicked him out.
Yeah,
but I mean, like, I want to see what happens here. Like, what if their next album is bad? Is like people are gonna be like, well, was it Van holding the group up? Like, I don't think so. But it's like. That's gonna be the question. They're gonna have to take this next album like pretty serious.
Yeah.
Like hope it doesn't flop. Just so that like they know that like he wasn't a crucial part of the group.
Yeah, everybody's gonna be looking to their next album as like a sign of like whether or not their response was right.
Or they can like release and be like, hey, because like what if this happens and like because then what's gonna happen is, which I think might happen. Hope not because like. I think if it flops, Kevin's gonna leave the group.
Yeah, because he's
solo. Yeah, he's pretty bad solo in my opinion.
Well, okay.
I don't think he's as strong as like he think he is to be on his own. Like, I mean, like you can say like he's a pretty good artist, but like I listen to his album, it's like it's all right, but it's like I feel like he's not as strong with like the other members. You can tell like it's something else missing because his voice is kind of annoying sometimes, and everybody else in the group kind of like balance it out sometimes. And it's just like, he like, the bars are there and his life perspectives and everything is good, but just like, I feel like he needs the group, but I feel like he thinks that he doesn't need the group, even though like he's like the first member or whatever, but like, I don't know, I feel like groups, like there's always that one person that wants to go solo and they always flop. It always happens. He will flop by himself, I promise you.
I disagree. His album did pretry well.
Did it though?
Yeah, it did pretty well.
Because they dropped three on Brockhampton albums, and them shit was way better than himself and his own album.
No, his most recent album did pretty well.
His last album did like at least 30,000 records, while Brockhampton shit did about 50.
Don't make me look it up, man.
I don't even think he did 30,000. I think it's about like 15, 20, because he's like a C-list like rapper.
Don't make me look it up.
Playboy Cardi has more sales than him, and I love Playboy Cardi.
Okay. All right, man.
Anything else music wise? Oh yeah, like what's some songs to listen to this week?
Oh,
come up with this 5-song playlist at the end of everything.
Can we just start with Kanye? I feel like we should just start with Kanye.
Sure.
We might as well. Well, both we were talking about All Mine earlier. I think that's a really good.
And that song is going to be played this summer. I can tell you that. Like, you're going to hear this shit on the radio at least in like another week or two.
It's going to be the song of the summer.
In my opinion. But I feel like it's going to be overlooked by Yikes because everyone is listening to Yikes. I like Yikes.
It's not a bad song. It's just,
I really like Yikes. I just don't think it's better than All Mine. And I like Ghost Town. Ghost Town going to get like a lot of buzz just because of Willow Smith and Kid Cudi did their damn thing on that shit.
Yep.
What's another?
I'm going to go with the old song. It's an older song, but I love it, and I'm just going to talk about it. Finesse. The remix, it's just great.
Why do you keep talking about? Like,
because I just got it, and so like it's just a fun song.
What do you mean you just got it? I don't understand. That's like no like hard.
I didn't.
It's a song that's already been on the album, and they just put Cardi B on it.
I didn't like the remix version. I didn't like it, and then I did, and so I was just.
What made you like it?
The video. I watched the video, and I think that just got me. Ugh. It's like nostalgia shit, you know. It's just like it got me, and I can't not love it.
Sorry about the ear rape that just happened.
Yeah, why'd you do that?
Probably a lot of ear rape. Like,
that's great, man.
It was probably bad.
Okay.
But I've been listening to a lot of old R&B lately. I've been listening to some Cupid by 112. It's a really good song.
I'm gonna listen to that.
I've been listening to a lot of DMX, a lot of Flesh on My Flesh, Blood on My Blood, and also a lot of Clips with Pusha T in it. That's really Hell Has No Fury by Clips is really good. What else? I've been listening to Ready for the World, Love You Down. Daytona. That album is fire. You need to go listen to it. It's a really
Pusha T's album, right? Yeah, I know. Yeah. Also, A$AP Rocky.
Yeah, but I said like everyone's looking over this A$AP Rocky album, and it's like number 2 in the Billboard. It was actually number 1 for a while, and it's a fucking amazing song.
Purity
is really good. My favorite song on there right now is "Praise the Lord."
Okay, that beat is solid. Yeah,
it's like crack.
Yeah, man.
I can feel it through my veins, coursed through like heroin. I also love "Fuck Sleep" with FK Twigs. Man, that's a good song. Also like "Brother Man" with French Montana.
Oh man, that is such a good fucking
fire. Also like OG Deeper. He uses freaking Block Boy JP's like just as the like ad libs the whole song, and it's like fire.
It's perfect.
I love Purity. I love Call Drops with Kodak on the phone in jail rapping. It is amazing. Go listen to it right now.
Oh man.
Also, listen to Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD is fire. It's like a person named Juice WRLD called Goodbye and Good Riddance. And it was on the top Billboard for like 2 weeks straight at number 1. First album he's ever dropped or mixtape. And it's amazing. Literally just came in the rap game killing it. He sounds like a black Post Malone. And it's weird.
Well,
his whole idea is like culturally appropriating like white people and seeing if he can get away with it. But he's also a rapper and he's also black, and it sounds good. Like it's hilarious.
You got my interest.
It's really a good album. My friends kept telling me about it. I'm like, I guess I'll listen to it. And I was like, this is like a really good album. Like it's actually solid. Listen, if I would say on the album, listen to Lucid Dreams and All Girls Are the Same, pretty good songs. Also, let's talk about some upcoming albums that y'all should look out for. Next week is Kid Cudi and Kanye West album, which is going to be fire. I think it might have 7 to 9 songs. I want to say it has 9. What else?
Serpent with Feet has a new album coming out.
J-Rock's album coming out the 15th. And Nas' album coming out the same day. What else other albums coming out? I swear somebody else has some more albums coming out. While Brandon is looking it up.
Stall. Georgia Smith.
What's that?
Georgia Smith, the R&B singer.
No.
She's fucking phenomenal. She's coming out. That'll be hype.
Oh, my girl, India Marie's coming out with an album.
Yeah.
She's amazing. A lot of people don't know about her, and she's like a real like indie kind of R&B artist.
Interesting.
Okay. She just popped on the game like last year. She's been really famous because of her Instagram, but like she's not like her Instagram model. She's just like, I don't know, I can't explain it. She's like really good. I followed her on Instagram like a year ago, and I didn't know she did music until I looked at her music, and I was like, this music is fucking amazing. And everybody started listening to this music.
When is Teyana Taylor's album coming out?
The 22nd
of June. Okay, gotcha. I didn't know.
It might come out the same day as Drake album. I hope it doesn't get overlooked, which it might even come out the same day as Drake album. And Drake might do some dumbass shit like that and try to like do that to her.
I wouldn't be surprised.
But
It's Drake.
You really think Drake's album is not going to be that good? But I think his whole idea is going to be like, I think it's going to be good just because Nice for What was good, and God's Plan was good, and Diplomatic Community was good. But I'm Upset shit is bad. That is a bad song. He sounds so energetic and everything. Like, he just sounds sad. But I guess it's like, I'm upset. But it's like, the whole song is him sounding like he's whining. He's like, I'm upset. What a nigga, what a bustin' on a chip.
Oh my gosh.
It's like sounds really sad. Like I just don't like it. I guess like I don't like down tempo like hype future Drake. Like,
See, that's what I like.
It sounds like What a Time to Be Alive, and that album was bad. That was a bad flop album.
Oh man.
So I'm hoping that that's the only reason I'm scared of Kid Cudi and Kanye West album, just because like when everybody does like a duo album, it's always bad. Like it's never been like a good like two artists coming together on an album being good. So, this album has been in the making for 10 years, so.
10 fucking years.
Like, we've been waiting for this album for like 10 years. It's going to be solely produced by Kanye. We may get some Wizard on there. We might have a good time. Because Ghost Town is pretty fire, and that's what the album's going to sound like. I'm here for it. I hope they get some cool features on there, though. Like, I hope it's just not them two. Like, I wouldn't be mad if it's just them two.
But it would be great to have features,
like,
yeah.
If you could pick, who would you like want features to be on there? Like you just like, if they were on this album, I'd be okay with it. Like,
I mean, I'd like to see some more features from Kanye's album, like the people who are on Kanye's album. Like I want more.
I don't want it to sound like Kanye. I want it to be different. Like I'll be like,
oh, Wizard.
Yeah, like I would want like Wizard on there. Like I want like a Wizard, like Kanye West song, or just like a Kid Cudi song on there.
Can you tell the people who Wizard is?
Oh, Wizard is Kid Cudi's band with one of his longtime friends. I forgot his name, but it's like they've been like best friends, and he like wanted to make a band. So he started the band like 2011, I think. They had like one album out, and it's like really good. I like it. I listened to it like for like I was like obsessed with it for like a good 2 months straight. Cause I didn't know who this band was, and I was like, this person sounds like Kid Cudi. And I looked it up, like, it was Kid Cudi, and I was like, oh, shit, like,
man,
this is crazy.
Yeah, they're good.
But, this has been Killing the Noise with me. And,
oh, hey, it's me, this guy.
Damn, like, it took forever to damn say that shit. But, yeah, this Killing the Noise catches every Friday. Well, at least me, I don't know what Brandon's gonna be doing. He might be doing, like, crack or something. But,
maybe.
I might get some other people on the podcast. Also, I should be like next season. I think we'll keep Killing the Noise pretty short and have like at least about 5-6 episodes a season, maybe 7. Cause like 7, that's my favorite number, so we might go with 7. But I don't know if we're gonna get 7 in by the end of summer. We might. But I'm thinking about my co-host might be like officially be on. I'm not gonna tell you, not gonna announce it yet. But I probably will have a permanent co-host next season. I'm Killing the Noise, so hopefully that'll be pretty fun. I think y'all enjoy who I'm going to pick, and it'll be somebody different. Y'all know who it is. But it'll bring a lot of energy, a lot of fun. We might have a different take. See you next time.